Hello. I am just coming off of a different stream. I haven't set everything up, so apologies for being slightly disjointed. It is simply what it is, as the old saying goes. All right. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I'm back-ish. I'm back-ish. I'm going to be trying to do some more streaming this year. A whole bunch of stuff, guys and gals. It's all going to be great, wonderful, fun stuff. I did not get a chance to try this, which I wanted to do. Type something in chat for me, guys. I wanna attempt something here. See if I can't do my own brand of. Oh, it's gonna have that stupid thing in the back, isn't it? Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna. We're gonna transition. We're gonna build. This is a very disjointed whatever thing. We're gonna build all of our scenes and everything today, just to try to get it to work. But hopefully everybody had a good. Oh, I wanted to ask, and I kept forgetting if you're still there, Exile. I saw you were there earlier. How are you doing? I saw there was fires and a bunch of crazy stuff going on, and then I like passed out and went into a coma for a little while. Not really, but like slept unintended sleep, and then I completely forgot about it. How are you doing with all the fires? Since I know you're in a fireland. Hey, Commissar. By the way, Commissar, if you were, I don't know that you can now, but if you wanted to, I'm very scruffy today. I didn't shave for like a week and a half now. I'm very, if you wanted to join us, if you're able to, we're going to be trying to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, for our Final Fantasy XIV streams. So let us know if that's something you would like to join us in. All right, Brain, start doing the right things. You can do it. I believe in you, Brain. Okay. All right. I know what I want to do. Window. Restream chat. If I can get this up, I can get both YouTube and other chat going, and it'll be glorious. Okay, now I just gotta play with it a little bit. Oh, my eye is itchy too. It's fine. So talk to me, folks. Oh, here, you know what? I'll get some gentle Final Fantasy music going here as we launch into this. I know, it's been like an entire year. You're not wrong. You don't see me at all this year. All right, play. Okay, so while it's doing that, back to what I was doing on the flip side here. There. So bear with me, folks, because it's not going to be pretty. Hope not. Is Cup talking? I mean, I'm not in chat with him, so I don't think so. Maybe you have his thing open as well. Maybe he's streaming. I don't know what's going on. I'm old. You have to forgive me. I'm trying to do stuff. Yeah, no, I had enough technical issues and other things that when the game crashed, I just said screw it and I left. I've been licensed last year. Maybe you haven't played Final Fantasy MMO since 11. 14 is significantly better in my opinion than 11. So how long Tuesdays? It's gonna be 6 p.m. my time, so 2 p.m. your time, I think, is gonna be the plan. And it's gonna be about 2 hours. That's basically it. I think that's what we're roughly shooting for. Okay, so forgive me while I continue to play with this. I know it's you see stuff and you hear nothing because I'm not on that scene right now. No, I don't do it from there. I do it from here. Would the chroma key work? I don't know. don't know if the chroma key would work. Let's go to custom, select color, pick screen color. Say okay. Okay, let's get similarity down. I mean, that's okay. I think this will work. Let me know what you guys think here when I get this finally in. I'll just show you what we're working with right now. How do you guys feel about that as far as our chat window goes? It'll actually include other things. Okay, because I'm not using the cap chat then. I did this on my own with the color thing. Yeah, and this way you can see YouTube as well. So it's a little big. I could maybe shrink it down, but it might just become hard to read at that point. Is that too small? Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Sorry. There. Is that going to be too small? I forgot I got to keep transitioning it over. I could even move it just slightly further to the right. It will not fade, though. That's the thing. It's always going to be on. And we are going to watch this whole thing, too. So if you guys don't mind the chat staying there permanently, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. Hey, Gabriel. Gabriel. I always get confused with Gabrielle and Gabriel, so I apologize. I'm sure it's Gabriel. Dor Tolan. Right now we're going to be playing the free-to-play one. We managed to get into it, I guess, just before they said no, because they made, we were, all right, real quick, a little bit over, I want to say, was it even in October? It might have been October. I had kind of talked to Cup about him experiencing his first MMO. And I asked him, I said, is this something you'd be interested in at least checking out and trying? I know you're a big Final Fantasy fan. You played a lot of the games. He's like, sure, I'll check it out. Okay, so I said, well, I know we're super busy leading up into the new year. So when the new year hits, then we're going to go and we're going to actually attempt to do the thing. And again, you guys will get sound for the game and all that stuff soon. And we'll rewatch all this because I want to get all the storyline stuff in. Anyway, so when the year turns over, sometime in January, we're going to start doing this. I want to do 2 to 3 times a week, and we got to be committed to doing it. We don't have to do a lot of playing, on the characters otherwise, because I guess he knew somebody who like went full crazy with World of Warcraft, and like ruined and threw his life away type situation. Like he was a brilliant person, super high in school, everything else, and not high, but like super high grades and everything else in school. And then he started playing World of Warcraft, and he didn't care about anything else. He stopped going to school, and he dropped out, and all this other stuff. So he like was like, whoa, this is a scary thing. So I figured if we could do this in moderation, he's gonna have nothing to worry about. We could still have some fun, and it'll be fine. Oh my gosh, really? Somebody crush Megaroos, please. Gabriel. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I am lucky to get in Dark Raven. So getting through all that, we're like, okay, we set it in stone, and then like a week later, I started noticing all this stuff about Heaven's Word. I think that's what it's called. The latest expansion they're dropping. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then boom, oh my goodness, we have too many players coming through. We don't have enough room for the servers, and this is all going to go terrible. And I'm like, uh-oh. Then they stopped selling the game. You can't even buy the game anymore until they can get the hardware to support the stuff. So I am not going to play as a bunny girl. I am probably going to be a big old beefy tank boy. I apologize, guys and gals. My nose is trying to run. Ugh. But I caught it. It's fine. So that was basically it. So now we also got a hold of Mutanot, and he's like, yeah, no, he said I love playing WoW. I'll definitely play this Final Fantasy thing. He's never really played a Final Fantasy, so I'll be a new experience to him in its entirety. But yeah, he said he would join, and now I don't think he can because he didn't, like, we both quote unquote downloaded or at least got it on Steam before even the announcement about Heaven's Word and all that stuff. So yeah, we don't know when Mutanot will be able to join us, or or if you will either, Commissar. So we were able to get it through Steam and then that whole process, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, ladies and gentle folk, let's actually see all the stuff that we just missed in the background there. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. You don't have too much Twitch powers right now. It's okay. You'll check on Steam. Yeah, see if it'll probably come back around at some point and be available, but like it's just not there to download, I guess, from Mutana, and in fact, you can't even buy the game. So what we were planning on doing is trying the game out, doing the free-to-play mode, whatever, and hooking up, connecting with each other, doing some runs and whatnot, and see where we're at. And if we enjoy the game and we want to keep doing this, we'll obviously purchase the entire thing and continue to go down that road and all that. So just something interesting. Yeah, I know it is a strange problem, but there's just not hardware there right now. So, what can they do? I don't have the perfect way to what's the word here? Like the perfect size so it doesn't cut it off. Try it there. That's maybe a little bit better. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Dark Raven. I did a little bit of looking around just because I was curious about classes. I could have sworn long ago I heard that this didn't have traditional classes, but apparently it does. Like tank and healer and DPS. So I was looking around at the different classes. I will probably play the tank. Mutana will probably play the healer, and Cup will probably play a DPS, unless we get Healasar and he's able to join us, or whatever the case is, right? And then I found out that like all the different classes, or a lot of them, start in different areas. I was like, oh, and you want to play through the first 15 levels or so separately. It's more geared toward a single player experience to teach you how to play the game. So that's what we're going to be doing. It had a job system. Oh no, it does have a job system, but the job system, maybe it's a different game I'm thinking of. I thought that like you didn't really have a tank or a healer or DPS. Like every class did something. I don't know. Like I said, it was like something in passing way back in the day. Anyway, I guess everything's set up about as good as it's going to get. So let's get into it. All right, we're gonna rewatch the video. I know, guys and gals. I'm sorry. We're gonna do the opening movie and probably A Realm Reborn, I guess. Because if you folks know anything about this, and I only know a little bit, when they originally released Final Fantasy XIV, apparently it was terrible. Don't know, didn't play it back then. It was like the worst game ever made, or at least that's how people treated it. So much so that Square Enix retracted the game, worked on it for, was it another year, 2 years? And basically changed everything and re-released it as A Realm Reborn. So it went from being like the worst MMO of all time to now, I think now it's actually rated as the highest and best MMO for a few years now. So they put in the work and they fixed the game, or re-released it as a new game and made it something that people enjoyed. So yeah, there are a bunch of different job classes, something like 20, I think. So there's a bunch that you're going to do, some that you start and you have to master like level 50 or something of your base class to unlock these other classes. Some are tied behind certain expansions. And I think the rogue is, you have to get to level 10 as something, and then you can unlock the rogue. So I'm looking forward to, I read a little bit, I don't know that much about the game, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, let's watch this movie, or these first two movies, and see what's going on.
Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn.
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea.
Eorzea.
The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral.
This guy's good. I mean, to be expected, right? So there will be
in the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm.
There'll be a lot of us being noobs learning how to play.
The devastation
brought
Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
Not doing well against Bahamut, are they? Bahamut. But we'll learn as we go. We'll have some fun with it. That's kind of the whole point, right? Just to enjoy
5 years have come and gone.
And tactics would be my job.
The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat when you do finally play it.
By the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten.
1920 if one counts the blue mage. Thank you. Hey, Holy. Thanks for resubscribing with the Prime there. Oh, I'm also going to try. I don't know how it's going to work.
May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
I'm going to try to get, like, stream elements or something so you guys get a little bit more out of being able to Prime sub and all the super chat and all that stuff. Because I don't do it because I feel like, but, you know, it's something for you guys. So at some point I will look into doing all that so you guys have reasons to be on Twitch and so on and so forth. Because, like, right now, say somebody went to donate on through PayPal or whatever to the channel through Twitch or whatever it is, or even on YouTube, I wouldn't actually know until, like, later I checked and got emails. I feel like that kind of undercuts a little bit of you being like, hey, good job, here's, you know. So I'm coming around to certain things. I just don't like that cookie cutter look. All right, let's do one more thing. I guess the Realm Reborn is still part of, like, the startup, so let's see if there's any difference here in this. There definitely is. And yeah, tactics is great, by the way. And story quests. Yeah, I plan to, Holy. We're going to try to all join the same server. And the same world. Don't quite have a 100% grasp of how all that works yet, so we'll see. But we're going to join the Crystal data server, whatever it's called. Data center, and then I don't know, we'll figure out whatever world. Probably Goblin, I guess, is the one that I found that we'll try. I've been playing around just making alts and stuff and playing with some settings and whatnot. So it should go pretty well. I'm gonna have to shut down the game to load my settings though after we make the character. Well, that's good. Like, I actually want to experience... Usually when I play MMOs, I just rush from thing to thing. I want to take the time to experience the story, and I want to share it with you guys. So this is going to be a much slower, much less efficient way of playing, but maybe you guys get to see something you might miss otherwise. And then I'll play the way I normally do on my own, if I have the time. And I'm sorry to talk. This like music's great, fighting's awesome. I'll post these later, but that's what I got on my wife. It's on the wall. The look is washed out normally, but... Post them on Twitter. You'll see. Like, how do you even try to fight something like that, you know? This thing that's just flying up in the sky and bursting like planet-sized things that rain meteors down on you. Like, you're like, nope. You just turn and walk away. You don't sit there and go, alright, let's be stoic. We've got this. Like, how do you fight that? Wearing a fedora longer than pretty much anyone. So no, I will not drop the fedora. Even the symbol is really awesome. So they use the same characters, and they redid the cutscene here, showing the magic a bit more effective, but not quite. Besides, if I want to get made fun of, the pretty hat. Yeah. I've gone through the cities a few times, and there's just thousands of quests. It's going to be a real slow adventure, but it'll be fun. We'll stick more to the main quest. So this dude's kind of a big deal. Are any of these characters anybody from other Final Fantasies? Yeah, this is a much better cutscene than the first one. I'm impressed at reutilizing a lot of the same stuff and then still making it so much more epic. That was way, way better. And the first one was great too, don't get me wrong. We're going to be on the Crystal Data Center, and I think Goblin World is the plan. I think that's where I'm going to be able to create my character. They sent him to space mode. Oh, was that Sid? No, okay. I know Sid. Yeah, I remember he was supposedly, first time you see him was in 2, but I could have sworn I saw him in 1 too, but maybe I'm getting that twisted. Well, the 1 pixel remaster. I should be one of these little baby children things. But I won't be. I'm going to be a big, beefy beefcake guy. Oh, it's fine. Like I said, this is still just kind of trial and error. Seeing, trial to see where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. If we like it, then we're going to dive in a little more and get it to purchase again and all that stuff. This is me going to be kind of bringing someone Thursday, I think, together. We're going to be, it's his first MMO, so we're going to be trying to do all that. By the way, Commissar, are you still with us? And any luck? You went beefcake? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be going tank for sure, either way. It seems to be the role that I've become destined for. I was phenomenal once upon a time. Let's see if I can continue to be phenomenal. Not in Final Fantasy XIV. I was a druid tank before druid tanks were even allowed. And then I was the best. And then they released a bunch of really bad expansions, and I just didn't care anymore. Because your skill level kind of had to go down, or it just did go down. The requirement of being skilled at the game went down as more and more came out. How does that play into Final Fantasy XIV? Was the game harder earlier on and it got easier? I always was a high-skilled player, so to me, World of Warcraft hit its peak as... That was a much better cutscene, by the way. World of Warcraft hit its peak at the Burning Crusade. The original vanilla game was fine. It wasn't that great. I know a lot of people think it was the best. It wasn't. Again, it's all subjective, right? After Burning Crusade, the Frozen Throne or whatever it was okay. It was decent, but you already started to see less skill-based, more you could just AoE everything and it's fine. At least from a tanking standpoint. Alright, so we're on Crystal. I'm connecting to the data center now. We're going to see, I think it's Goblin. I think that's the world I'm going for. Yeah, it's harder earlier. Now it's easier. See, I'm a little bit sad by that because... Okay, so like I said, I played around, created a bunch of different characters. New character... Oh, hold on. Cancel. Can I go to world? Do I have anybody on Goblin? I don't. Alright. I will load my appearance. Alright, now here's a question for you. You know what, Holy? Why don't you tell me? I'm thinking Marauder. What do you think about that, or the Templar, the other guy? Or actual Beefcake Slappy Boy? Big boy, as it were. You left this for Albion. We go Marauder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this is roughly the dude I'm gonna be. Doesn't matter. He's big old beefy boy. If you guys just want to see the different characters, we can do that too. We'll just start the whole thing just so you guys see. Since we don't have the extra DLCs, we don't have the Hrothgar or the Viera, I guess, so we don't get to see those. But we have a normal human-esque person called the Hure. Then we have the Elizin, which is kind of elven looking, I guess. Tall boy. We have the Lalafell, little child. I did, my first character in World of Warcraft was a gnome, so I do have an affinity for smaller baby characters. They're kind of fun to play, but I mean, the rogues were a little less cutesy than these, or the gnomes, excuse me. Then we have a cat boy, of course, or a cat girl if you prefer. Then we have, I don't even know, Rogaden. So our big beefy boy. And then we have the Ara. The Ara. It's like they were trying to spell aura and they split it. Ara. It's fine. Oh wow, they're so much smaller on the female side. My god, that's a contrast. Anyway, so we're gonna go with the big beefy boy, like I said. Is that gonna quit all the way out of the game? No, okay. Character, I want to load my appearance data again. Seawolf. Okay, that did the job though too, didn't it? Did it? Or did we not do the job yet? Maybe we didn't do the job yet. I don't know. Say, no, that's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're going to go with my birthday, which is April 13th. Even though for some reason it says 4/12. I don't... whatever. This dude is depicted as an austere emperor wielding a mithril great axe. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Here we go. Alright, so it's either going to be Gladiator or Marauder. I think I want to be the Marauder. Again, you got the two-handed axe. You know it's what I have the affinity for, so... So maybe leap year? Gaden? Alright. It might not let me do it on this. I might have to create a character on a different one. Dark Raven. We'll see. Get access to the Dark Knight at 50. Yeah. Imagine being so popular you turn away growth. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird one. I never really heard that before. It might not let me make this character here. We'll find out. Alright, what do I need? Oh, I hit that little checkpoint. No. Will it let me do... Alright, I guess we're going to be going to Coral. Which is fine. I don't really have a preference. I had him on the other world before, so I figured I'd do it again. Begin the character with him. Dance, fool, dance! Good stuff. Oh, I missed something. What's happening? And greetings, Seika Fox, and I'm sure I completely pronounced your name absolutely flawlessly. I apologize. You guys know this. Oh, Dark Raven subscribed. Sorry, I have two different chat things open, and it does not notify me of certain things. Thank you, Dark Raven. Like I said, this is one of the reasons I want to get like stream elements where it gives me some notification, because when I'm doing restream, I have both the YouTube and the Twitch chat in one thing, but it doesn't announce anything that isn't chat specific. So I appreciate that. So my goal this year is to be doing... There's always a 30-second queue. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a queue, honestly. My goal this year is to... Well, one of my many goals this year is to do more streaming. I do get busy doing the Steam Store streams for Indie Brothers. I'm going to try to still do those, obviously, because I get paid money, which is nice.
Yeah.
And try to work it around my schedule doing stuff like this, so I don't miss out on streams, because I feel bad.
Here. Feel.
Gotta love the Final Fantasy music in the background. This is great. I have it slightly off of the actual Twitch window, because I have the Twitch window open for like the preview screen and all that stuff. So I have it slightly askew, so I can see there's something happening behind it, like, wait, that's not normal.
Feel.
So I appreciate it.
Think.
It also looks like Emery's824 subscribed with the tier 1, so thank you for that as well. And apologies again if I miss anything here. I know I have to cut the sound for just a sec. Alright, I think that's all that for the announcements we have here. Hello, Gregorius Jins. Ever since the amenities. It's good. Well, that's awesome. One less name. Well, I'm hoping... I did get to play around with this for a little bit. I had like a 30-day free trial a couple years ago, and I played it, and I really wanted to have people to play with, like Mutanat. I actually had Splooch playing World of Warcraft. I had a fair few people playing MMOs with me back in the day, and when you do it by yourself, it loses something. So I wanted to bring some friends along, and, well, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do that, and we're all going to be able to have some fun. Oi! You all right, lad? Here's a question that you guys probably know for the folks that have played this more. The later into the game you get with some of the newer content, I assume it becomes all voice acted. I know some of this is going to be voice acted, but I'm assuming like later, like all the new expansions within like the last 2 or 3, is it all voice acted? Because I know World of Warcraft started with just text-based stuff for a lot of it, and then it all became voice acted down the line. I think that might even retrofitted voice acting into a lot of stuff. Not everything, but more and more. Okay, that's kind of at least what I figured. Was probably WoW and Star Wars: The Old Republic. I mean, I enjoyed WoW a little bit alone, but you get a little bit bored. It didn't keep me wanting to play when I no longer had the people that I enjoyed playing with playing. You know, at that point, you were moaning in your sleep and swearing buckets. Besides, rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? We're on a ship? I thought we were on a cart. Doesn't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. Yeah, it'll be the Aether then, I reckon. This is still kind of the same story as the other start. Some are more sensitive to stuff than others. I'm going to stop my terrible accent. I apologize. See, and we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of aetherytes. Sure. This is Final Fantasy XIV. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Oh, I don't do well on ships. I get seasick real easy. Like, keep me away from the ocean or the sea or any of it. Just awful. Immediately, just bleh. It's horrible. Ugh, might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship's been leaping around like a demented chocobo today. Oh, that's another thing. We're going to have to break Cup of Goodness from saying Kokobo all the time. Get him to say it correctly, which I don't know that that's going to happen. So if you guys get triggered by that, I apologize in advance. Right, Cup? Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's a good bit of fun alone, but way better with friends. Production value goes way up as the expansions come out. Yeah, that's what I figured. The Cup of Kokobo. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. See, it's funny, because depending on, like, I did this with Final Fantasy 2, I think, and maybe 3 and or 4, I don't know. Where they have the pirates, right? Like, there's pirates that are a big theme throughout all of Final Fantasy, it seems. I can read it and look at it, and knowing it's a pirate, you can still read it, and it makes sense, and it flows okay if you do it with, like, an Irish accent. So I know it's totally wrong, but it works, because they have the same kind of, like, misspoken, like, slang words, I guess. A lot of them. So, clearly a pirate, but you can read it as, like, an Irish accent. I don't know. It always kind of amused me. It's like, aye, we're going to be going and doing this thing. And it's like, no, they're like, we're going to be going and doing, you know. It's totally different. I don't know. I reckon I might head out on deck and get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa... My lungs are just not happy today. Limsa... Oh, gosh. Lominsa. Lominsa. Limsa Lominsa. Yep. First try. Still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. That's where, I think, like, that's a main hub, if I recall correctly. Seeing as you're awake now and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Chuppo goodness. Them young'uns don't care much for conversation. See. Any road, Brennan's the name, and Pedlin's my trade. Sure. Hi, buddy. Okay. Everybody's running around doing their thing. I forget which spelling is the weapon. The whole chat is his party's imagination running wild. Also behind the view sellers as well. There you go. So you can ban himself. I like it. That smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you are one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I don't know. I mean, I can take your temperature. No, it's fine. We don't even fit in camera. We're so big. It's funny. I do it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. It ain't no secret that adventure is a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Glory! Power. It's actually power. Power! To amass a fortune, win glory. I want power, man. It's all about power. Give me the power. Power? As in, the power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Aye, that's what I thought you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll be never short of a chance to polish your warcraft. That's the name of the other game in the adventuring business. Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild, and they'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild either. Oh, it'll definitely hurt. We're not doing that. We will make our own. Cup could be the leader, or Commissar, somebody, I don't care. Limsa's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe, I think I got that down. Or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Well, I thank you. Look at my gigantic, very ostentatious ring I have on my hand. Look at that thing. It's like the size of most people's belt buckles. Oh, well, that's not good. Whoa! This seems bad. What's happening? Except for the big shunk. Ships off the starboard bow. Pirate colors. Aren't we pirates? Sorry. Let's see here. The absentee leader that gets all the loot because of reasons. But hey, you pretty much nailed the essence of a guild leader right there. Just existing means you get everything you want. In general, I know that's not everyone, but you know. So I was looking up. Bumpy is. I am a giant. Being dead is only a problem if your healer sucks. That's also true. Well, if you died, I think your healer did suck. I think that's kind of the point. Pirates, bloody hells. So they are Irish. I was wrong all this time. Have you no sense? Get below. That doesn't seem safe. Well, that's fair. I don't think a necromancer is technically a healer. I'm just saying. Oh, we're just at the party lounge now. All right. Ships being raided. What is this world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominsa colors. I will maybe one day know how to say that word. Is it Lominsa? Lominsan? Lominsan. Bastages either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Hello. He's got a cooler axe than I do. I want that. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range. What? They were about to... They were surrounding us. What do you mean? And no Buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind is in her sails. Oh, we caught the wind, I guess. Okay. Phoenix Down is just necromancy with extra steps. Anyways, I'm back, kind of. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, must be close to port. Let's head on up to the deck and have a look, shall we? We shall. Lungs are really unhappy today. By the by, is this your first trip to Double L? Yeah, totally is. Totes. It is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and the outs of your destination. Double L provides itself on being Azoria's foremost naval power. Seems useful. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Everything, when you get on camera, everything just itches and tickles, and it's just horrible. It is what it is. All right. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, Sure. You can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. Yeah, they kind of sucked. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard that the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. I do. I remember those from, I think, all the way back in maybe Final Fantasy 1? If not, Final Fantasy 2 for sure. Those freedom-loving hooligans. I know. Population, 4,500. Ah, at long last, land ho. Behold Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved by... Oh, God. This is going to be awful for me. Hope you guys enjoy. Limalon, goddess of navigation. I hate getting into the quote-unquote gods of games. Oh, it's always such a... Like, I don't think I know how to pronounce 90%, if not... Well, there's a few that are like 4-letter words I can figure out, but... like most of the gods in Gemstone 4, a game that I played
on
for
a
like
windswept isle
over a decade.
in the southwestern corner of the realm.
I recognize his voice. Don't know who he is.
Amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea lies the maritime city-state of Limsa, Lominsa.
Ah, there you go. Limsa, Lominsa. I at least said it right when I finally got there.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
I'll get to you in a second, Dark Raven, after this is done.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Oh, what, Lim Lane? Is that what you said? That's so much lamer
What
than I thought.
realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Descried. Okay, it's a word I haven't heard before. I like it. Got my goth eye makeup on. I do block a lot of stuff with my face. It's just the way I do things. I don't do a lot of weapon upkeep, though. Ah! Here's where we part ways, son. Thanks, Dad! I'm off to the market to deliver me wares, and then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of saving me arse earlier. Thanks. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Tell me your name. Oh, sorry. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm here for it. Slow walk away. I'm going to change some settings immediately, by the way, folks.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Who's that guy that's doing the narration? I know I recognize him from... Oh, wait. It was... I was complaining about it. Oh, what was that game? Fire Emblem. He's the narrator from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. He's... Was he also the dad guy that died? That's where he is. Because, like, he would narrate this thing, and I'm like, why is he... What is... That's the same guy. That's where I recognize that voice. Alright, sorry. So, Dark Raven, since we don't know how everything's going to go as far as Cup of Goodness, myself, Mitanat, and whoever else, thank you, USA M672. I've been wanting to try this for a while, and since I'm going to be able to bring some friends along, I'm looking forward to actually getting into it. Well, since we're all on the free trial and everything else, I don't want anybody to, you know, and I know a lot of you folks have a lot of stuff, and you could be like, oh, it doesn't hurt us at all. Just don't bother giving any handouts or any help or anything. I mean, like, you can give us advice and stuff, but let us kind of fumble and fall our way through, and then, like I said, if down the road we decide, you know, we really like this, want to keep playing it, then we can look into maybe, you know, joining with some people or having you guys join our guild or us join your guild or whatever the case is. So no stress, no worries, and I appreciate the kindness or the offering and all that stuff, but just let us be. And again, I'm not like insulted or anything. I just don't want you guys to, we go a month down the road and we're like, and we decide to stop playing, and then you guys, you committed some resources and stuff. I don't want to be that guy. The space pope does not want your face. Just wondering. I'm doing it wrong all along. My face is my shield. Famous 40k line. All right, hey, you there, the yellow jacket infantryman. Oh, he's not wrong. Aye, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Really? That's how you're going to lead an introduction, calling me scum? We're taken aback. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then, you just called me scum, dude. Allow one of Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. All right, we're going to get into the game proper, well, pseudo-proper here in a second, and then we're going to shut it down, and I'm going to change some stuff. And then we're going to come right back. Welcome to Double L, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Keyboard, mouse, yeah, blah, 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 who cares? All right, ready to proceed, talk to the guy and the thing and stuff. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to exit the game. I already have preset stuff, and apparently you have to copy and paste. You can't just pull it over automatically, which is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in a game. Just be like, I want to use this character's whatever. So, one sec. Today is the 4th. What's this one? Paste. Replace files and destination. And relaunch. I call all my friends scum. I'm a toxic person. It's true. Bumpy McScum. Yeah, it's got an okay ring to it. A little short though. Little on the short end. It'll be back in a second, guys and gals. You gotta run through the launcher. I will probably not use mods for a long time, if at all. But I'm sure they have them. And I'm sure that the game is probably better with the mods. I did eventually break down and use mods on World of Warcraft. It took me a long time to get there, though. I did not want to do it. Alright, so here we are, and I've already kind of changed my loadout. I don't know that the loadout's going to be good. Or, I say loadout. It's not loadout. It's configuration of, like, the HUD. I don't know if it's going to be a good one or not, but at least it works for me for now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we got the character creation, and then we're going to be diving in, doing some of the quests, some of the storyline missions and whatnot, and trying to get to that level 15. I think at level 10, you're able to get some sort of mount, I think is what I remember hearing or reading. All right. So here we are. No, go away. And I am able to maneuver around and do stuff. So this is my current setting. I changed some of my buttons because I'm used to it. But I probably don't have stuff that I should have. Like, I have no way of pulling my weapon out. Not that I necessarily need to do that. It does look cool, but I don't have it bound to anything. Okay. Let's talk to the guy. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the Accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. Non-player characters, NPCs offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation mark above their heads. Right-click on the mark to bring up the quest window. Yeah. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Double L, you must first register yourself at the Adventurers Guild. Alright. Sounds like a poem. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. That's a little graphic for a Final Fantasy game, I guess. So, before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench. and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Sure. David Lodge is the voice actor. He did not do Fire Emblem. Are you sure? I feel like 100% he's the guy that did Fire Emblem. Like almost 100. I'm 100% sure. Fire Emblem narrator voice actor. David Lodge. He absolutely did. It says it right there. He is the narrator. So, you were right with the voice actor, and just wrong about Fire Emblem for some reason. Maybe he didn't post it on something. See, it shows... See, I don't like using IMDb. Or is that even what it's called? Yes. I prefer, and, call me crazy, it's fine. I prefer using... Wikipedia. I always do. I like the layout better. So video games. Holy crap, that man's been busy. Yeah, he's Geralt and the narrator. He's in Persona. He's in Final Fantasy XV. He's in Mobius Final Fantasy. A lot of Final Fantasies. Realm Reborn. Louis Soyuz Leveler. Sorry. I don't know. I guess we'll meet his character later. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Persona 5 Royale, Back for Blood, Shin Megami Tensei 3, Nocturne HD Remaster, Remnant from the Ashes. So yeah, busy boy. And Death End Request. He's Rook. And a whole bunch of others. Dragon's Dogma. Yeah. I think I vaguely remember him being in there. He was even in World of Warcraft. He was Archimond. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, don't even remind me of that boss fight. Oh. I think our guild had the worst kill in non-recorded, because we didn't record it, but in the history on Archimond. If you die with like 1 or 2 people on that raid, maybe you could die with like up to 3 or 4. He gets like some sort of super buff every time he kills somebody. And he does, and it just gets harder and harder. So after like 3 or 4 deaths, everyone wipes. Just, it happens. We had like, I think it was a 25-man raid. We had like 19 of our people dead. It was ridiculous, and we somehow won. I don't know. It was horrible. I had a lot of bad people in my kill. All right. So it's not far. Just head straight down the street and speak with Grefar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. All right. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, great, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Quest accepted. All right, Cup, you still with me? I want to show you something. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Upon accepting quests, use the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in the journal, allowing you to review its objectives and movements. All right, so here's the HUD layout that you're going to have to play with to get it where you want it to be. I don't know where a lot of this stuff is going to go yet, so I just kind of have it shoved everywhere. I resized my health bar, made it a little bit bigger, kept my experience bar at the bottom. I kind of wish I could drag and resize it. I know it would change how it looks, but yeah, so, there's a fair few things to change here. And it does not look like this when you start. I did all this, most of this myself. Can you move? Excuse me, can you move the chat? I know you can resize the chat, but can you move it? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Not important. Anyway, a lot of fun stuff there. All right, so the little radar in the top right here, this is telling us where we need to go. That's actually the place. The guy's right in front of us there. All right. Getting my MMO maneuvers on again. Pretty sure that's how I did things. You do the little circle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Welcome to Limsa, Lominsa. If you've a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Yep. Take me there. Bottom left, great. I tried that, but maybe I did it wrong. We'll try again. No, it's not working. Oh, no. You don't go to the bottom left. You go to the general tab. So you were right. Thank you. I went too far out of it. Oh, and then you can drag the windows out too. Okay. Oh, God. Can I put it back in? Okay, yes. Now, I remember in World of Warcraft, I used to have, like, my battle stuff on one side, and I had the chat on the other. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how much I plan on using chat. I'm sure at some point I'll use it. But we'll see. Alright, so welcome to the Drowning Wench. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to do a little table dance, because that's what we do. It's not a good dance. Oh, sorry. Alright. Collecting rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking on an NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards, from items and guild to experience points. Cool. I can't read that. It's blurry. Put your glasses on. Greetings to ye, lad. What'll it be? You ain't here for the drink, are you? You've come to... Sorry, come with a mind to try your and Adam and adventuring. Oh, God, sorry. I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. That's too much for even me to... name's Badarin, and this most hospitable of... Ulsworthy, whatever, is the Drowning Wench. Yep, this is the place. Cool. This is also... Oh, God. This is also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specifically for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more and more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Close enough. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? He's not wrong. We do. Of course, guessing you'll just muddle through until you start to get used. Yeah, like walking around basically right now, the whole city is going to be incredibly overwhelming because there's like 300 million people that are like, I have a quest. It's like without the actual voice, but just think of like 1,000 Navis from whatever Zelda that was. Is that Ocarina? I don't know. It's like, hey, listen. You're walking and you're just like, God, there's so many. What do I do? But it's fine. It's fine. Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Hey, listen. Yeah. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, be sure it's to kill the lot of us. The town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And, well, who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Azoria... Eorzea, excuse me, took a mighty blow during... I said it didn't sound right. During the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. Bahamut. It took our bleeding memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes a ons of sense. Sure. Hey, Rupert. Empire out to kill everyone. That's true, not counting the ones that didn't have an empire. No, including counting those. Oh, hello, Mr. Andvari. There's a lot of small UI tweaks in character UI. Oh, okay. You turn on and off enemy HP, percentage display, turn off mount music. Okay. Do the colorblind mode, all that. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. I'm sure as we go through, I'll probably be tweaking settings constantly until I find exactly what I'm looking for. But this is a setup that at least sort of works for me for now. We'll see how well I feel it works as we go on. So I appreciate you coming on through and giving me some advice there. None of the folks what saw it live to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an ardent night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. It's fair. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's a group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgetting what they did for us. This goddamn city... Calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. Oh, well, that sucks. It won't even let us picture their faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in the mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. That's how every bugger describes it, by the way. Give or take an odd gull. It's what got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light. Warriors of Light that still exist. If Limsa is ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Oh, sorry. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why we aid. And that's why any aid we can give an adventurer is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? I feel like the writing's not too small, but a little small. I like it a little bit bigger. And also, stop talking in weird pirate speak. It's hard enough to read anyway. My goodness. But thanks to you, to all the navigators and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. All right, cool. But listen to me, yammering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis nigh time to, or high time. We got your mark in me book. Story progresses too. Okay. The blue and meteor quests first. Anything to know at the beginning of this quest? The meteor icon are the main story quests. The blue unlock new mechanics, menus, classes, locations, features. The other ones are usually side quests with experience and gills, sometimes emotes and other stuff. Blue quest equals stuff unlocks. I like it. Put your scroll right there. Yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. It's good stuff. Or quest unlock is the main story. Yeah, got you. Bumpy McSquigums, is it? It is. Ah, fine name it is. Thank you. Is this a shirt? No, this is my flesh. Why do I just have a weird back strap? Like, what is that gonna... Never mind. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. Yay! You there, adventurer, you sailed on the last ferry, did you not? Look at this guy. Nice dog collar, buddy. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Whoa. Now, hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. That's fine. Or this fine, upstanding young gent is, me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad would be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. It's true. I am kind of a big deal. Is that right? Well, you are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. I don't think I like these yellow jacket guys. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, and two more often than not. Sure. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the foggiest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Myrthor. Well, that doesn't mean that It won't get you as good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on. So why'd you kick off them heavy boots, eh? You want to smell his feet? Like, what are you talking, dude? You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spat of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue as who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in the town. Don't take it personal, though. Us, Lominsans can be an headstrong bunch of bastages. It's true, but given time, we're growing. Now, where was I? I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, welcome. Let's see. Green face, patron, black belly whiskeys. Yep. They finally lost me. This went on slightly too long. Not too much, but a little bit. Now, take a moment to gather your wits and get started learning the ways of the city. It's like two chat things too long there. Just could have tightened it a little bit. Whew. Backstrap is to hold my axe up. Ah, and also your pants. These writers, translators must have been on something. What? Oh man, I never thought of that. How do they do pirate speak in Japanese? Because you would have to imagine that can't translate correctly, right? Like in English, it's clearly like a broken English where you cut off like the first letter of some words and so on and so forth. How does that work in Japanese? Don't know. At least they have the main scenario quest thing up here that I can always kind of follow as well. Alright, this concludes the introductory game tutorial. You've taken your first step as an adventurer into the city. Alright, listen well to the wisdom of the dude. 10 fingers, go forth, discover adventures. Gotta have it. Alright. So now we're actually in the game proper at this point. There's other people roaming around doing stuff. And I can now meet up with anybody if I wanted to. Oh yeah, it's going to say, hey, don't do that. You got to go talk to somebody, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this lady over here. Yeah. Alright. Main quest scenario. Important quest used to tell the story of Azoria, or Eorzea. I'll get it right one day, I promise. And her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Cool. And quests using this icon indicate a task or series of tasks that are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock, just as we said before. Kansai dialect, maybe? Did we called anyone a son of a submariner yet? So it's not perfect. Pirates exist in basically all cultures, of course. Could be a different style of pirate, though. Well, that's true. Alright, you. Talk to me. Niniya, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through a bulwark hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs scattered about the ground. You can make me pick up herbs. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Lominsa is a busy port. Not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How the plants end up in the mizzenmast, who knows? It might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Okay. Speak to, Scannerel, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up herbs and talk to... What? Did they just smash the keyboard? What kind of name is that? Adrelskarv. At the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Skief? I don't... It's fine. Go fetch me black market dream flowers. Surely not illegal. Shiver me timbers. It's basically extended tutorial until the Realm Reborn ending. It very slowly unlocks new features. Some very important stuff are easy to miss, but as a rule of thumb, follow blue quests. Alright, good to know. Hopefully Cup is paying attention as well. And he is, so perfect. The Smith. Alright, so we talked to Skin. Alright, and again, we have a mini map up here, a radar, whatever you want to call it. You can zoom in a little bit more if you needed to, or zoom out. And then we also hit M, and I think we open another map. It kind of shows us more stuff. Again, you can zoom in or out with the mouse wheel for this one. It shows that we need to be facing this way for where our quest line is. Quest line is making a name, and it is what we need to be doing right now. She's almost as tall as we are. Not like that one class that was... Oh, look at that. We're getting a friend request. God, I don't even know how to do that. Over here. Rail Hotel. Okay, sure. Look at that. Making friends already. Alright, so let's go over here and... you forget to do something? Well, it never hurts to take a moment and think about where you're going. To leave the driving, we must accept the quest. Didn't I do that? Oh, no. I gotta go talk to this guy. Alright, the proprietor wants you to perform 3 tasks will help you... Yeah, okay, learn the fundamentals. Yeah. The Smith will get you tutorial challenges. I don't remember when exactly. But you get a ring that boosts experience until level 30. Ah, nice. Alright, right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks to help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor and then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. Alright, we get to tie to a crystal. That is an aetherite, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there is an aetherite where you want to go, of course. I have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. For, you know what? I might be able to let Mutana use my... But he might have to buy it at that point. I don't know. So I have an account where I did the 30-day free trial. I think I'd have to somehow buy or get the subscription at that point. So if he really wanted to play and he still can't, maybe that's an avenue we can go down. Sorry. Nothing to do with what we're doing here. You'll be treated to a lecture on the working of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work until you have. Alright, well. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventure and bits and pieces for sale in the district that lies beyond the aetherite. Sure. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker and you can say, "What's me coin purse so light?" Why? Have a word with Swozblate. Instead, he's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, sure, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. Yeah. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks by swinging that head splitter of yours if you join their crew. Bluathoa Thota at the front desk is the one to get you started there. Alright, cool. Let me go. Got all that I do. 3 tasks, a little jaunt around the city, work, and getting on, run, do things. Yep. Oh, bugger it. There I go sending you off without telling you Summit Crucial. Okay. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. While you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need help, consider giving them a listen. Okay. Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there. Just waiting for you to stumble upon them. For example, Ninya over there has been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Might lend her an ear and see what she has to say. You're like to find her yourself. Run odd errands in the beginnings. This is so hard to read. But once you build a reputation as a man, folks can trust the jobs will get harder and more generous of the rewards. All right, got it. Exiled's been slowly building up the channel points over the many years. The Hitty brand side quest when they unlock. Okay. It's already covered. Nice one with the names. You get right away who you're talking with. Alesin have vaguely French names. Lalafels have alliteration. Okay, in names. The same first two syllables. Okay. Unpronounceable word salad names are Miko-te names. Humans have basic English names. Rogadin, usually word plus adjective or Welsh name plus patronymic. I thought I was a bumpy Superman. Only at 39K, yeah. Do you know it? You do. I think he just leaves it on all the time. He has been here a while too, that's true. A very long while. If you have the time, also seek advice of the smith there and the wench. The lads as bear that title. Some fine advice for them once you're just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, go become a legend amongst the adventurers. Alright, thank you. Hi. Just randomly looked over and waved at me. It's creepy. I mean, I was looking first, to be fair. Ah, my father's name is suffix. Like, Spluchson. Oh, to leave the drowning wench. Yeah, no, I did that. She's so small. She's so small. Okay, it's fine. Main menu. The main menu is blah, blah, blah. It's all the stuff down here. It's cool. Got it. What else? Customize the HUD. Did that. And log out. Cool. All over it. Navigation. Pressing M will open the map. Wait. Maybe I need to read this one. Selecting the minimap or select map under travel from the main menu in the lower right. No, it's all the same stuff. All right. Location of the quest objectives will be confirmed by clicking on the duty list. Yep. All right. So we did all this. We can finally talk to you. I'm talk to the smith later. I want to go get these 3 quests knocked out, and then we're probably done. Yeah, you wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The Crow's Lift is ready when you are. I do have another Indie Brothers stream that I'm going to have to do today on the Steam store page for... I don't remember. I will let you know. Something. What is today? Tuesday? Oh. It is Tuesday, right? Oh. Not for much longer than I thought. Somehow I was stuck in yesterday's schedule. Okay, not until, like, really late. But I am still going to probably break it off after we do these 3 quests or whatever it is. So, are you going to be getting started today, Cup? I mean, you're more than welcome to do so. Basically, kind of redoing what I do. You don't necessarily have to go through all the... Oh, dear God. You don't have to necessarily go through all the reading and stuff that I did. I wanted all this on, like, YouTube and everything, so people can really experience it, you know? Me fumbling through all these things that I can't pronounce. So, good stuff. A crescent moon icon will appear on the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. Okay, rested experience, got it. I am familiar with that. All experience earned through battle crafting, 50% increase with rested. Yep. Current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. Okay, a little light colored. And since we just got here, we don't have any. Alright, all over it. It all makes sense. Inns in cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. So always log out from there. Got it. Oh yeah, that's a carryover. That's a common MMO thing. On some quests, you will encounter objects which you can interact simply by approaching them, right-clicking. Got it. We gotta pick up the herbs on the ground. Yep. Interacting. Excuse me while I pick up all the herbs. You want to touch every blue crystal you'll see for quick travel. Okay. So any place that has a blue crystal, do that. That way you can travel there with whatever this skill is down here. Teleport and return, I assume? Or do you click it and then you can travel from crystal to crystal? Somebody just pulled out a weapon behind me. Stealing this herb from this person, no big deal. Alright, I gathered the herbs and we turned it into... Yep, that guy. Oh, you dance cooler than I do. I'm jealous. And you keep dancing. I don't get to keep dancing. I dance for like 3 seconds and then stop immediately. I am... Yep. I am smash keyboard. You have some herbs you wish me to examine? I do. I must click the right thing, though. There we go. Click it, drag it, hand it over. Talking about handing over items. Some quests require you to deliver items. NPC requires an item. Item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armory chest into the request. Yeah, they got some weird armory thing. I vaguely remember this. Quest window, hand over to complete the transaction. Items can be added to the item request window by right-clicking. Oh, just right-click. Okay. Oh, I didn't read what he said, and I just screwed something up. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than althic, sure, lavender, a common enough export from Limsa, Lominsa. In fact, these probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone's been having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry. You've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Sure. Items we use, HP, restoration, attributes, simple use, and then you can also put them on your bar, and you recast timers. Okay, got it. All fine, and we already have it down there. Look at that. It's almost like I'm prepared. I don't want to talk to you anymore, weird guy. She's still dead. Oh my god, he's about to decapitate me. You see that guy? Ah! How do you have an AoE? Never mind. I'm not even going to ask. Alright, here's the crystal. Come up, right-click it. I think. But you do it down here. You can't do it like up here. You got to go like down here. Oh, limloms. Alright. Main cities have a big one and smaller ones. Ah. Okay. You can get some dance emotes in the game that are looping. Ah, so you don't start with it. And welcome, Ghost X Company. Well, we have 17 people today. That's nice. That's good. I think we had more earlier. I wasn't even looking at the numbers today. I said, this is something I wanted to do, and if you guys want to come along for the ride, by all means. Another novice adventure. Badarin has sent more than a few your kind this way as of late. Yep, sure. Oh, another one of you guys. I am Suntimal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not! I shall be brief. Thank you. Aetherytes are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherytes and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The aetherytes found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherytes or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Oh, you can make all 4 of your tabs of your inventory be visible at once? Should you turn on inventory settings for that? All the 4 pages. You attune with the aetherite, you are now able to use the return spell. So if you just hit these, you just open new. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Wait, how high of a level can you get? Why do I have 4 digits? Can we get into the thousands? Please say no. That's too much. Return. The spell return can be used to instantly travel back to the aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP. It can be accessed by selecting return under travel, main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. That's actual Earth time. Gotcha. Only 1 home portal can be set at a time. Yep, okay, I got it. It's like a Hearthstone. Or a Hearthstone, as people want to say. Alright, now I gotta figure out where the rest of my quests are. It's over to my west. Okay, and we'll use our little sprint. Or I'll drag sprint off because I'm bad at clicking, apparently. And there's Swo's Blade. Hello, Swo's Blade. A fine day to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea. where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. He really likes his job, I guess. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Baderin? Whatever could it... Ah, my octant! By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells' worth of intoxicated memories. That's fun. Alright, here you go, man. Oh, no, I'd rather just click and drag. I thought right-click would just move it. Alright, that's fine. Maximum level is 90 on your every class. The number on the equipment page is... Oh, your item level. Ah. Okay, thank you. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? So many better things, buddy. If it is a simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Ah, see, this is much better. I can read this. This is normal speak. I still might mess it up, but I do a lot better with normal speak. Don't give me the avs and the oovs and the, just normal. Our keen-eyed agents produce a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light, or your time is short. Thanks. Ah, but verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Yeah, we were told specifically not to do that. Like literally don't do it. Also, we have 103 gil, which is up here in this tiny little spot where I put it. Alright, well that's cool. Good talking to you, buddy. Oh god, alright. How does one get there? Oh, I guess we go this way. Somewhere over here. Ah, it's right over there. It's going to be a travel point. When I started this summer, I spent too much time trying out the crafters and gatherers before moving on with the MSQ main story quest. There's like battle classes, they have story skills and all that. So, crafting and gathering is very involved. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, I'm very curious to see it. I'm not in any rush to see it, to be honest, but because I know how big crafting is in many games. But I'm curious to see how they actually go about doing crafting in this game. Hands off the keyboard. They have an auto run, and I love it so much. I'm going the wrong way, or am I? Nope, I'm going the right way. Hi, Morden. Hello, Bluoth, whatever your name is. Ho there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are you? See the axe on my back? It needs work, and yes. Any axe with swing, it needs 2 hands on the haft and a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. It's the kind of weapon our members train us to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Well, why don't you give the short version of the guild's founding history and we can go from there? Why don't I? Sorry. It all started with ships, you see. What ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building it would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Aye, it all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What, am I boring you? You're not really endearing yourself to me, no. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was the perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel and letting loose in a whirl of steel and generally laying waste to all about you. Now you're talking. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates where strength and skill decided your place in this world. You're off for now. It was useful ahead of your start. Thanks. Bye. All right. See you, Cup. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be done relatively soon ourselves. But I want to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. Like, I'm going to be doing normal streams. I say normal streams. Non-Final Fantasy XIV streams in this time slot. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But I'll take like an hour break, come back, and then I'll be doing the Final Fantasy XIV streams. And I'm going to try to keep all that up. We'll see. I may go crazy. Might lop off my own head. I don't know. But, yeah, just something I really wanted to do. And, again, I'm looking forward to it. So, Marauder. Yep, cool place. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadonian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It has been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fighting. The members of the new Marauders Guild weren't no greedy-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. If mastering the axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over and let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling we'll be seeing more of you soon, lad. So, someone wants to clarify. You switch jobs by switching your main weapon? Is that what I think I read that, which is weird. So every job is tied to a specific weapon, I think. Implying you're not already by switching weapons. Okay. That is a weird thing. Not a bad thing, but a weird thing. Okay, think it over. Let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon. So, I guess I probably want to talk to you immediately. Decided to swing the axe with the Marauders. Yeah. Alright then, all it needs to do is speak with the Axe Master himself. Sounds simple. I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. Now, that's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Weirn Zoen's his name. Some steel in your spine. Look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. You can create gear sets in menu with plus button and page buttons in the top right of the portrait. Oh, what? Was it here? Is it what we're talking about? In menu with plus button page button plus button and page top right of the portrait. Oh, we can't do it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember being able to do some of that stuff later on. I think I have like an extra ring or something laying around. Yeah, the Ring of Fortitude. This is weird to me. It's not a bad thing. I actually think it's probably pretty brilliant, but it's still weird. I'm not really used to it. So all your loot comes through this way. To be fair, I don't like... In any game, I've never liked where you have to like click on what you want to equip and it gives you a list of things. I like to see all my stuff just smattered however it's smattered and then pick out what I want. But, you know, I mean, obviously I'll use it and I'll get used to it, but it's just not my preference. And again, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just my own personal preference for it. All right, let's get back to the place, armory chest. Yeah. Okay, let's read this, and then we'll see what is going on up here. I don't know. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply switching the weapon or tool in your main hand, it is recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. Interesting. However, gear can take up tremendous amounts of space. One's inventory, which is why adventurers carry the armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in the chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armory chest can be accessed at any time by selecting the character. Yeah, cool. Okay. What is this? Why do I have an arrow? Oh, because I have myself selected. So I have myself selected, and it was telling me who I have selected. Oh, I don't have anybody else to really test that theory on, but is there a crystal right here? Full of food at all times. Yeah, okay. You now have access to the Aethernet. Nice. Quick travel through the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon the shards. Okay. Instant quick travel. Okay, so I can quick travel back to where I was. I haven't been there yet, so I shouldn't be able to quick travel. Yeah. Okay. How do I? Okay, I can go. Okay, the ones that are listed, and it shows you. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And I can just double click and it'll send me. All right, neat. All right, now how did I get here? One sec, this way. All right, we're gonna go back to the main quest guy and give him a 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 32, you know. And then we're gonna get out of here. Greffel Schmeffer, let me up. The drowning wench. Yep. They've added maps besides teleport destinations only in the recent updates. Before it was just the list. Oh, that's cool. Talk to Badarin friend. I'm back. I can't read what you're gonna say because it's gonna be really awful for me. Hey, there you are, Bumpy. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? Oh, that wasn't so bad. If you mean to base yourself in Double L, that won't be the last time you'll be visiting those 3 places. Now you get some idea of what's where, and you can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Badarin, and you'll go far. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Level up? We level up? No level up? Yeah, there it is. Just so much more epic than the old games. What are the red quests? Yes, it is. Gregorius Jins. Red quest means I didn't do something and it's locked for me, I think is actually what it means. I'm not a high enough level or something. Okay, before we do anything else, how do I get out of town quickly? I want to go kill something at least once before we die, or before we log off. What's the fastest way out of this place? Jeez. Let me out of the town! Estima! Other job or something, talk to them, see when it's not available. I need my bloodlust must be sated before we break it all off. Somebody guide me out of this place. I need to kill something. I think it's level. Oh, got weird plant thing. All classes and jobs excluding limited jobs. I gotta be level 4. Yep. Oh yeah. Is it called Disciples? Was it called Disciples Liberated? Oh no. My brain is drawing a blank. Liberation, that's what it was. It's going okay, but I've been incredibly busy. Go south. Okay. I've been incredibly busy doing a bunch of other stuff, so I haven't actually been able to record much as of late. But my busyness is going to end basically tomorrow for at least a little while, and I'll be able to get back into more recording stuff. However, I also did record a bunch of stuff before, so we've had some things. And then, of course, I got the 12 days of bump miss, and that was just so much work. Yay! Thank you for telling me how to get out of here. All right, Ladybug. That's what I'm fighting, huh? All right. Eh. Get him with the heavy swing. Ooh, that actually hit pretty hard. I did it. I'm a hero. All right, experience points in events. Event multiple solo players attack the same target. The player who attacked first will always receive 100% of the experience, and items drops players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution. Oh, that's cool. You see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Oh, well, that's good too. Okay. Though people will tag a bunch of stuff just to be. Yeah, I know. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or... Okay, sure. I guess maybe it's that ring I put on. Most items can be sold and traded freely before they're used in battle, crafting, or gathering. It's true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these three actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind them to you, preventing... What is that? Sorry, preventing future trade or sale. Okay, yeah, binding of items. Got it. What this thing? It's like a giant tree demon that's I'm totally not going to be able to kill. But I'm going to come over and hang out with him. Oh, yeah, he's level 12. Look at him. Look at him. Little goobaboo. Oh, my God, he's so cool looking. I want one. Can I ride him? Oh, God. Oh, he turned toward me. That's scary. Look at his butt. It's kind of formless, but it's there. There's a wharf rat. Die, wharf rat. If that is your real name. Somersault slash. Alright, and I guess we auto-loot stuff, probably. Achievements. Congratulations! You have received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea. There are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations to defeating enemies and earning gil. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. They know me well. Right-click on a target to auto-attack. Rotating arrows appear. Yep, all over it. Now, hold on. What if I just smack you with my heavy? Does it automatically auto-attack? It does. It will not automatically auto-attack with a mage, though, right? Because your auto-attack is always melee unless you have, like, a bow or something. You know I want to fight him, like, super bad, but he will destroy me in, like, one shot. It's not worth it. So I will kill the little ladybug. How close are we to leveling? Not that close. All right. Well, I think we've proven that we can kill insects and rats. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's all we really needed to do. I think that's okay. Well, see, the side effect to that, Commissar, with the first hit gets the kill, you can run into an area and say you have ranged or like quick attacks. You see people running up to attack something, you can like shoot it, and your shot hits right before they do. Then they have to kill it. You get the credit, they don't. So it can still kind of be you know? You started Noble Fates and can't seem to find time for anything else. Do I have that? I feel like I requested that. I don't know if I ended up getting it or not. I think I did get it approved. Let me see. Yes, I do. I have not got to it yet, but it got approved actually. I think on the 15th of last month, so I'm already half a month behind. I'm so busy. I'm always so busy. All right. So that's going to do it for today's stream, guys and gals. We got through some of the storyline stuff. We kind of got to kill something at least. We're dead sexy. We got the skullet almost rocking. You know, it's nothing in the front and a party in the back. We're big beefy boy. We got ourselves a two-handed axe. You know that's how we do things. There's a Moogle apparently just hanging out. And yeah, Cup of Goodness might be streaming later today. Not really sure if he is or not, but there's always that possibility. And Thursday we're probably going to be back together doing some more streams. If Cup is on, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. If he's not on with me for that stream, I'll just continue doing what we're doing now. And trying to get myself closer to the next level and be able to do the scenario, or the main quest scenario, the MSQ, the main scenario quest, excuse me, to advance further along until we hit level 15, where I guess at that point we start doing group quests and instances or dungeons or whatever it's called. So, good stuff. Well, thanks for sticking around. I know it was slow going, but hopefully you guys got to have some enjoyment. And yeah, I'll see you guys again on Thursday. There's no stream for Indie Brothers this week. We're going to take another week to get everything prepared. So, yeah, just the stream tonight for Tales of Magi-All and the stream tomorrow for Cook Serve Delicious at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern on the Cook Serve Delicious 3 Steam store page. And, of course, a stream for Tales of Magi-All tomorrow, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern on the Tales of Magi-All store page on Steam. So, if you guys want to find me somewhere, that's where I'll be. And then Thursday we'll be back, probably finishing up Magic Scroll Tactics, or not finishing up, but getting further in it. This time slot that we're ending right now, and then we're going to take an hour break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do more Final Fantasy XIV, and that'll be on Thursday. So that's the rough plan. That's where we're at. We'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, folks, thanks for stopping on by. I do appreciate it. I'm glad that the chat I got working and it looks okay. It is staying there permanently. If I need to move it somewhere or make it smaller, let me know, guys. You do it in like the comment section of the video, because there's going to be the live stream video thing there. Or if you're one of the people that can get a hold of me in multiple different ways, just let me know if you have a better idea of where to put the chat. So, all right, thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for the follows from Ghost X Company, Mr. Andavari, Dark Raven, and Emery's 824. You guys gave me some subscriptions on Twitch at tier 1, so I appreciate that. And yeah, we got Dromy0516 that followed me 2 days ago, which is weird because I haven't streamed in forever, but they found me, they followed me. I thank all of you guys for slowly growing Twitch. We'll hit that 1,000 mark on this relatively soon. We're at 805 right now in followers, so we're moving forward. All right, take care, and I'll see you guys day after tomorrow.